Hello my friends and welcome to today's tarot reading. This is a general daily reading for all signs, but the sign that you're here probably means that there is a special message for you, so thank you so much for joining me today. So today is the 5th of March 2023. It is a Sunday, the day of the sun. And no major transits today, so we can crack straight on to the general daily reading. I hope you're all doing well today. And that this reading finds you in a good space. Let's see what the collective message is for the day today. Dear Spirit, what messages would you like to communicate to the collective today? Now, just to let you know that the moon is currently in Leo. So, Two of Swords reversed, the Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Devil upright, the Queen of Cups reversed, the Five of Wands, and the Sun. Perfect for a Sunday. Interesting. Wow, Six of Cups as well. And the Ten of Wands. Okay. So sometimes it's difficult to see when someone is joking or when someone is, is being serious. Wow, I'm not even tired and all of a sudden I'm yawning. It's kind of interesting because I feel like this Queen of Cups here is a little bit like you almost feel like you're walking a little bit on eggshells around this Queen of Cups, and you know that you can have fun with her, you know that you can do things, but then sometimes she just may turn. I do also feel like there's a slightly addictive kind of personality that's going on here, so there's almost some kind of obsession as well, to kind of, maybe there's a little bit of an obsession with the kind of ebbs and flows. It sounds narcissistic. I don't think it's intentionally so. But there are some really happy moments. The only thing I'm seeing really with this kind of like lack of being able to go anywhere is because you've got the Devil and you've also got the Nine of Pentacles. So, you know, there's this kind of striving for this independence, but you can't like walk away from it. And any time that you try and like kind of connect with this person, they do go a bit off the rails, you know, a little bit. It's very much... It is a bit toxic. I think that's the only word I can kind of like use for this. It's toxic because the main thing that I'm getting here, and I haven't really noticed it before, which is really interesting, is that the enslaved man and the enslaved woman. So it seems to me like both parties are kind of enslaved, but there is only one personality here. And I think it's because of this personality not looking at their own stuff. Whoever it is, it doesn't mean, I don't think it's you. I think this is externally. This doesn't necessarily have to be with a partner. It could be with a mother. It could be with like a friend. It just feels like somebody who is, you know, who kind of, yeah, they're just quite toxic. they're kind of stuck in their own feelings and not really looking at the external kind of consequences of their actions. You may actually be in a position where you are looking to walk away from this situation because, you know, it seems that with the Five of Wands going to the Ten of Wands, you may have already, two instances, you may have already stated that you have had enough of this and you want to kind of move beyond this kind of toxic pattern, or there may be like you're still like you've done that already and you've asked, and then now you're like, right, I want to move on, and it's just very difficult to, because you might not be able to move beyond the memories of the past. And no matter how well-meaning someone is within a certain situation, even if, like, you know, things kind of get sorted out and people start to become less toxic and start to kind of seek help for their problems, Sometimes it can be a little too late, to quote that song from JoJo. So that's what I see. Let's get some heart energy into this. Wow, Queen of Hearts. That, if anyone is the Queen of Hearts, it would be the Queen of Cups. And she's reversed. So it's almost like you're having to kind of exercise, you know, that so that it will be an example, it looks like. And I think that's the only way through this situation. And I think if you're open to the fact that you may end up, this Nine of Pentacles may be upright, it might go upright. And if that's an option, I think that will really help. That will really help this situation. But yeah, it's a little bit too little too late. And it's almost like you can see the kind of pull of this devil. Because it's really nice to be in a situation where you're with someone, but then when it's just toxic, you just have to walk away from it. And I think that's what's going on here with this Six of Cups. Like you're striving towards something that's more happier for yourself. And to be honest, I'm just feeling like, even though that's 19, it adds up to the number 10, which is, and then we've got 9 reversed here. So there may be somebody walking out. There may be somebody like kind of just like, you know what, I'm going to cease contact, and I'm going to I'm not going to really be anything to do with this in order to protect myself, and in order to protect the other person as well. Because sometimes, you know, the devil is upright. So I don't know if the clarity is there, but maybe, you know, that's the whole thing. Like maybe there's been this sense of, I know that this person is toxic, or maybe you don't know. Maybe you think that together, actually, because that actually means that with these two here, it kind of shows me that maybe the interaction between you two causes this thing where it becomes devil-like, where it becomes this toxicity. It's not necessarily that one person is bad than the other. It's just that I've got this Queen of Cups vibe. So maybe the Queen of Cups is signifying the reaction between you two when you come together, or between this situation and that situation coming together, or you entering this situation. This is what happens. So you just have to just walk away. Why do I see you walking away? Because you already tried to walk away beforehand. You may not necessarily walk away this time, but I don't know, this kind of, I don't know, I feel like you're a bit exhausted by this energy, and that Six of Cups will determine how it's going to go forward. I'll give you an example. Like, if somebody's been in a relationship with someone and they have kind of, you know, they've had a really good time, but then something happens that triggers the other person, and then it ends up revealing a part of their character that the other person didn't see. This kind of freaks out the other person, and then it starts to happen, like, you know, whenever this person gets angry, you kind of see this kind of Queen of Cups energy, this volatile, irrational energy that kind of comes from that Queen of Cups, and you see that. And then you see the person kind of recognizing what they're doing, and then they want to like kind of fix themselves, so they go to therapy or whatever. But then sometimes, even if you see like an incremental change, and there's also your own stuff as well, because it isn't just one person. You both are in this kind of like relationship together, be it platonic, be it like, you know, mother-daughter, mother-father, father-daughter, any kind of relationship, friends, you know, both of you have got a part to play in this. It's not that one person is toxic and the other person is toxic. There's something about you that's attracted this situation to you. So it's about that. Like, and I'm talking about, and I have to be very careful as well, like in the respect of like mothers and daughters and stuff, and like families, it's a bit different there. But when it comes to like partnerships, romantic partnerships, I'm saying that specifically in terms of the attraction of energy. But like with the respect to that, it's almost like what is it that you learn from this situation? Like, it may even be that you understand that you're not ready for this kind of relationship, or you're not ready to tolerate that kind of behavior, and why this behavior like kind of came into your life. That's something to think about. But what I do see here is kind of the situation is being brought up to the surface. And you are aware that it's toxic. So I think that's all I've got for you, my friends. If you enjoyed this reading, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe for more videos. But otherwise, my darlings, I hope you enjoyed it. Please take care. Do check out my picker cards. And if you fancy a reading, get in touch. But otherwise, have a good Sunday, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.